What up, YouTube? Trash Talking Circle. Dirty Bird Nation, what's good? Sergeant AR10 on a rainy Sunday morning. What up, Rise Up Nation? Everybody in that Brotherhood Nation. We are about 6 hours away from game time. 4 o'clock Eastern. Dirty Birds take on the Cardinals. And I don't know what to expect from this team. If you look at my videos dating back all the way to last year when we went 7-9, the last 2 years, man, we just been so inconsistent, up and down. Just taking Falcons fans have been taken on an emotional roller coaster for years. You know what I'm saying? From winning 5 games to losing 5 games to winning a playoff game and then losing a playoff game at the last minute, and going on a game-winning drive and not being able to put the ball in the end zone at the 10-yard line. First and goal on the 10 with 48 seconds left in the fourth quarter, and not being able to put the ball in the end zone. I mean, we've been on an emotional roller coaster for a long time. I'm still rocking my Georgia gear. Everybody got something to say about Georgia on ESPN. Georgia's still going to win the SEC East. They're still going to go to the SEC Championship. So, yeah, they lost. They lost to South Carolina. Whoop-de-doo. They lost to 3-3 South Carolina by a field goal. Jake Fromm had the worst game of his career. Probably the worst game of his life, throwing 3 interceptions, including a pick 6, and they lost by a field goal. And everybody, 92.9 the game, ESPN, oh, the Georgia season's over and they're not going to make the college playoff, and there's no way they can win the SEC championship now because, South Carolina's so bad, even though they had Alabama on the freaking ropes in the first quarter. And, I mean, they could have went to halftime leading Alabama. People forget this is the SEC. If you don't come to play on a Saturday, these are 18 to 22-year-olds that play on Saturdays that are just as talented as your team. If you don't play and you make dumb coaching mistakes that Kirby and the offensive coordinator made on Saturday, if you're making dumb mistakes and turn the ball over, then 9 times out of 10 your ass is going to get beat. You know what I'm saying? So, that's my take on the Bulldog situation. But back to my Falcons. We're on our 3rd punter. Bosher's hurt. The guy behind him is hurt. We had to bring up somebody on the practice squad and let them practice, and then they're going to be punting in the game. So we're on our 3rd punter. Trufant is out. Rocky is out. Rocky Alford for the Cardinals is out. And I think Patrick Peterson, I think this is the last game of his suspension. So, I mean, I don't know how the game's going to go. It's going to be exciting in a way, and then in a way it's going to be like, hey, Falcons, what are you guys going to do today? You going to come out slow? You going to come out fast? Are you going to go to, 2-4? Or are you going to go to 1-5 and everybody's going to get fired? That's pretty much the way it's going to go. You're going to be 2-4 with fans not happy, or you're going to be 1-5 with fans pretty much turning their back on you. People getting fired on the plane. On the plane back to Atlanta, people get fired when they go to the runway. If they go 1-5, then yeah, heads are gonna roll, man. People right now, man, they looking at the executioner with their head on the freaking chopping block. You know what I'm saying? He's got the sword in his hand. He ain't cut no heads off yet, but he's going to if there's a loss today. So like I said, man, as far as the score, as far as, how the Falcons are going to play, I don't know. I just know the outcome is going to be either not satisfied or bad, or fire everybody. You know what I'm saying? It was people when we were 1-3, 1-4 saying fire everybody. It's people now saying fire everybody, whatever. But I don't know what I'm going to get out of these Falcons, man. I don't know if we're going to get a pass rush or not. Tack and Vic have been MIA. We are last in the National Football League in sacks. Last. So that tells you what type of quarterback pressure we're getting. I think as long as they contain Kyler Murray, don't let him get any long runs or long plays. I think they'll be fine. Offense, I know Matt's going to probably throw a pick or two, given the fact that, this is a new offense for him. He hasn't been having a stellar year. He's been putting up yards, but the interceptions have been disappointing, to say the least. We're probably not going to be able to run the ball. We're just going to take advantage of their young secondary, come out and throw the ball 45 times like we normally do, and hope to get a win. If we do get a lead early, then if Dan Quinn was smart, he would just sit back and play cover 3. Just key on Fitzgerald. Just have bracket coverage on Fitzgerald. I don't know what they got at tight end. I don't even know if David Johnson's going to play, so I don't know. This is like a blah game, you know what I'm saying? This is like a freaking vanilla ice cream game, with no sprinkles, no freaking toppings, no fudge or anything like that. Just a cup of vanilla ice cream. That's what type of game we're going to get. I don't think it's going to be exciting at all. It'll probably come down to the last minute because both teams have been struggling. Arizona 1-3-1 and we're 1-4. It's like a suck fest, man. It's like a garbage bowl, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, we've been playing like garbage. I feel like we're a better team. If we get this win, we win the next 2 weeks. We go into the bye week at 4-4. Then we'll start playing division games. Then we'll see what type of team that we're gonna have for the rest of the year. But anyway, Sergeant AR10 checking out with y'all. Enjoy the games. I think the Yucks and the Panthers are playing right now, so I'll probably be checking that out. And then all the rest of the games come on in about 3 hours. So have a great Sunday. Y'all be easy. Sergeant AR, salute to all the subs out there. If you're new to the page, go ahead and hit that sub button. All right, later.